Alright, Mother Nature, make up your mind. Is it spring or are we jumping directly into fall right past the summertime? It is freezing right now. And the fact of the matter is, I want to put you on to some budget cheapie options because April 15th just passed and guess what Uncle Sam did to all of us?
Why are you crying?
So I'm sure if you still want to play in the fragrance game, you're looking for some cheapie options. Well, here are 10 cheapie options that Uncle Sam can't take from you. Is it spring though? I'm freezing. See, I had a plan for today's video. I was gonna go out with a nice George Washington Bridge view by the Hudson River, nice NYC skyline, and it's 38 degrees. Fam, I'm not doing that. It's supposed to be spring. Warm weather, I was getting 65, 74. Oh my God, the weather was amazing. No underwear, sweaty ass, just how I like to be.
It's called free balling, Mom.
And of course, I wake up this morning energized, can't wait to make content. I love making content, bringing you guys some fun entertainment. Where's my North Face coat? Mother Nature must be on her menstrual, cause this is crazy. But nevertheless, I'm hungover, I'm bitter. Uncle Sam done just ripped out my small intestine and started doing jump ropes. I am financially bankrupt, and what I have to show for is cool fragrances.
Time to musk up. Wow.
So if you're struggling through financial woes and thinking about repayment plans with the IRS, aka the government with a 6% interest rate,
Taxman's coming. What? I don't know when, but I got to be ready.
Then I'm gonna put you on to 10 cheapie fragrances if you still wanna catch up in the fragrance game and still smell delicious and save a little money.
We're all alone. From the south side, in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I want to be
So the first fragrance I'm gonna start off with speaks volumes of the type of weather that we're having now. One day it's 70, the next day 38. And that's Lattafa's Kad Intense. I don't know if it's Keed or Kead. I don't know, somebody's gonna put in the comments and I probably won't read it. But the way I've described this fragrance before, it's boozy, it's sexy cardamom, it's the dude with a vintage hunter green Porsche with brown driving gloves weaving his way through the canyons, and you can hear that beautiful Porsche exhaust system, you can smell the gasoline smoke, you can see the beautiful patina on the paint. It is a legendary, classy, sexy persona of money in a budget fragrance. Kad Intense is absolutely beautiful. It's been said to be in the space of Gentleman Reserve Privé by Givenchy. I wouldn't go that far. I could see how the boozy elements can put people in that space, but it's more sticky, honey, chocolatey cardamom with a little bit of a powdery essence, but I wouldn't say full-blown iricy Dior or Givenchy DNA. But what I can say, it's cheap, sexy, ambery, delicious, and within 99% of the people's budget. Next one. Oh, if 𝗙𝐿𝐒 were in a cheap presentation, it would be Mahir Legacy, the silver horsey looking bottle that you can see on Amazon or all these budget websites. It's actually some heavy duty glass with a little chrome finish, and essentially what you're getting here is a bright bergamot and spearminty scent profile with beautiful salty aquaticness energy and a little bit of a black pepper essence that gives it, like, you know, some class, a little bit of a vibe energy. You want a little bit of depth and darkness, but you want some spicy aromatic fragrances, especially in the springtime, because it could easily fluctuate, at least where I'm at in the tri-state area. It can start off in that 50 to 60 range, escalate to 70, then trickle back down to 40. So you need something that can really flow through that wave of temperature. Bipolarness?
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
And this is definitely one of those fragrances. It also has a beautiful herbaceousness. Once it dries down, it has a little bit of a gin style element. So you got a little bit of a Bombay sapphire with a peppery essence. It's like a beautiful springtime cocktail with full-blown class and not a lot of cash. Next one. This is a recent acquisition in my collection, and that's Nitro White. It's a little bit of a fuckboy energy with a smoky myrrh essence that is very loud and obnoxious. This is the old people party vibes like me. I don't like to be, yo, we're gonna hit the club at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. What time do you go to sleep? No. I like a little brunch party. I like sun up outdoor party vibes. Let me get a little Bellini. Slap me with a mimosa. Let me get a Bloody Mary, Bloody Susan, Bloody Caesar, some bitch that bleeds. This is that kind of energy. You still have that fuckboy youthful energy, but you need a dual hip replacement. It's myrrh, it's tonka, sweet bubblegummy action. There's a little bit of a sage and lavender essence in here, so you got a little bit of an aquatic feel, you got some depth, you got massive amount of sweetness, and then you got a smoky myrrh incense for like $30 that lasts very well and has an obnoxiously long sillage bubble that's just that weird scent cloud that follows you everywhere that some people really may want. I just don't want to get hung over.
Wait, what happened? Is that me?
And definitely don't want to be going out at 10 p.m. for a party. What?
Are you excited for your party?
Not one bit.
I gotta go to bed. Next one. When it comes to old man vibes and sexy energy, Burberry Touch, kid? All you need is a little 30 ml. This is that glove box special. This is that if you know, you know. And we're not talking about the fake orange drink that J-Lo says. Nope, the bodega. What are we talking about? Orangina, stupid? Nobody drank that shit. Quarter waters, Snapple, Arizona, Tampico. Orange drink, ham and cheese. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
When you know, you talk about Burberry Touch. That's what we talk. Unless you like a late 90s I was born baby, then you need to tap into your horny uncle's closet. You know you always have that pervert uncle that nobody invites over unless it's the holidays and everybody's like, yo, stay the fuck away from him.
Get out of here, you nosy little pervert, or I'm gonna slap you silly.
Because he's definitely got a booch hanging in the corner and he's always like, ha, laughing like that, doing that. Stop, I'm not that uncle.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
But Burberry Touch is an absolutely legendary, amazing scent profile. I'm glad I rebought this little gem. I barely fucking use this shit, but the nostalgia in this joint, and it still has sex appeal, and I think it's perfectly relevant nowadays, is delicious. Next one. Now everybody needs a little fuckboy energy, and this happens to be a budget option that sells out fairly quick. I hope it's still on the website, but Casino Absolute Elixir by Dua, Baccarat Rouge 540, and Aventus Absolute in one presentation? Yeah. This shit is fire. I mean, what else do you want? The fuckboy Baccarat Rouge 540 and the delicious Aventus Absolute just hits money. Aventus Absolute does magic off the skin for me. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get tired of the joint, probably not too long, but when you mix these two little hybrid energies together in a cheap platform, if that isn't a winning combination, I don't know what is. Next one. When it comes to spring scents, it doesn't always have to be something fresh, sparkling, effervescent. You can have some depth and incorporate a little bit of a fruity action. Why not a little bit of hide, a little leather action, and that Rasasi Marha? Nobody talks about this shit. A delicious raspberry and leather fragrance in the space of a Tuscan leather. I think they tried to 𝐼𝐢𝐿𝐿𝐻𝑒 it, but this one in the opening gives you that similarity, but admit it dry down, it turns into a whole nother animal. A lot more amber forward, the fruity tartness stays throughout, the leather tends to come down just a little bit, and you start getting these little vanillic undertones in the fragrance when it starts drying down. It's a fucking sex monster with amazing performance. Super cheap, flying completely under the radar. In the beginning, I was kind of nervous because I felt it was kind of like a 𝐼𝐢𝐿𝐻e𝑒 cash grab times 2, as some of these inspired brands tend to do this sort of shit. But this one does have its own identity, and I find myself kind of like, damn, this is like a whole fucking vibe and nobody's talking about this shit. As cheap as it is, you can absolutely pull this off in 30 some odd degree weather, spring that we're having now. Marha? Don't sleep. Next one. But if you want to pitter patter back into the freshy elements, L'Aventure Night has to be in that mix. It's that GIT with a twist, that violet leaf, that beautiful lemon verbena, and that freshness that I like to call the aromatherapeutic. I smoked a little bit too much and I can't open my eyes kind of chill vibe.
Oh man, am I fucking stoned.
Bro, what's better than burning down a little something something and just forgetting about everything? Or people's voices just starting to sound like Charlie Brown. You're like,
Now exactly how much pot did you smoke?
Just like everybody's comments in this fake haterade world that we're in Instagram. All lies. You're just like, yeah. I hear everything you're saying. Why am I underwater?
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
That's the type of world that we're living in, people. Everything's fake. We're in the Matrix, bro. But this shit brings you back into reality. Well, I don't know about reality, but at least it'll teleport your ass via AI into like a fucking spring picnic under the sun while you close your eyes and just spark another one or just start pounding down 10-milligram edibles until you start twitching.
I've got 2 special gummy bears you can have.
Just one for each of us?
Believe me, 1 is all you need.
This is the hangover talking. It's fucking good. It's delicious, it's bright, it's lemon verbena, green Irish tweed in a budget presentation with amazing performance. Kids, just say no, because this is what happens next one.
Just say no.
I pulled this out from the back of the collection a little while ago, and I was like, damn, this shit's got better performance than I thought. Primo, citrus, and mint leaf. I did a little test spray in the air, because I haven't worn this shit in I don't know how fucking long. I don't even remember I had this shit. And I was like, oh my God, this is perfection for the spring. But what was most impressive is the way that the fragrance just lingered in the air as long as it did. It truly felt like a scent cloud. I'm sorry to what's happening into Dubai, but this was like if you were seeding for fragrance air. This shit was just staying stuck in the air, just right in front of me. It was a consistent cloud. Usually a little scent cloud kind of just dissipates and just falls in your clothes. You get little remnants of it or whatever. The citrus and mint combination was just sitting and sitting and sitting. I felt like I would walk and the bitch would just follow me. A beautiful limoncello kind of situation here with a bunch of mint leaves just garnishing the entire rim of this martini glass gelato dessertist presentation. Musky, citrusy, woody, great sillage, subpar performance, but a really fun scent profile. I need to give this more love. Next one. A gorgeous green tea fragrance that's so pure white. 90 by Banana. Sometimes you just don't need to talk. Just shut the fuck up, Cuba. Nobody wants to hear you rant. Let somebody else do subtitles and just enjoy the moment. Bring it down a notch. Take a fucking Ritalin. This is like...
So good.
I want to go get a massage right now, just like full lathered up so it looks like my tits are like baby oiled. Just want some chick just to rub my back and just spray this in the air so I can smell it and feel calm. This calming cloak that I have over me right now of beautiful green tea and amazing citruses and this bright, slightly sparkling like tonic water essence with a little bit of a musky punch. Because a good massage is nice, but when they get tight, you know, like around the ass and around the rim job, you know what I'm saying? She put the little thumb like, that doesn't happen to you? Oh, me neither. Next one. This next fragrance is a little bit too strong even for my own taste. Now, I have to keep in mind, my audience is vast. All different age ranges, different geographies. I got motherfuckers hitting me up from Africa, from Switzerland, from France, Australia. Bro, Cuba's international with all different ages and even some women that follow me and some unspecifieds as well. No judgment. I'm judging.
I can feel the internet judging me right now.
And 𝗙𝗪𝗏 is in that Paco Rabanne Invictus fuckboy energy with a twist. I think it's even stronger than that shit. It feels like the original batches of that Invictus. This is a lot. In the beginning, it was kind of like, well, okay. It's the longer these stupid things sit, the stronger some of these get, the more potent, and some of them get a little bit richer and deeper, which is great. This, for me, I'm more recommending it to you because I think it's a mass appeal, sexy, party going. If you're that type of vibe, I think this is a fragrance for you. For me, personally, like today, I wouldn't be able to pull it off. It'll just scream, like my headache will just be TTR through the roof, and I'll just feel like I did 14 lines off a stripper's fake tits. And I don't do those things anymore. Or any less. But great performance, over 8 hours of performance so far. It's averaging around that, and it's like, what, fucking 30, 25 bucks? No-brainer. 10 cheapy fragrances to give you some brightness, some depth, some darkness, a little bit of spice, some minty energy, a little bit of effervescence for whatever bipolar temperature you're going to get in what is claimed to be spring. I love y'all mother suckers from my heart. What are your go-to spring fragrances no matter what? Mother Nature, throw whatever you want to throw at me. I want to smell sexy. Put it in the comments below. Give me 2 of your favorite springtime fragrances and maybe I'll feature them in the next video. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know it is biggest in the game. My lips not chapped, right? Smooches.
For all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.